Hello guys, yeah, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time of watching, you are highly welcome. Please kindly click on the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you once again for stopping by. It choke, and it is definitely going to continue choking. Why Queen May and her friends are busy, celebrating her big win, because it's not easy to be a brand ambassador. Do you know how many millions? We are talking about millions, not 1 million, not 2, not even 5 millions. There are big millions of naira for her new endorsement deal, and her life has been really fair to her. She's just been happy. Everybody's celebrating her. Judy, on the other hand, is not happy about it. In fact, she has started nagging seriously, telling Edochie that it was not the agreement. In fact, let me tell you one of the things that Edochie promised Judy Austin. How can a man who can't even take care of himself be promising you heaven on earth and you are believing him? Where the person I know about, one thing I know about Edochie is that he knows how to brag too much. So if you follow his bragging stage, you go fall inside gutter. The same man that came out and told us that not too young to run, he brought out a account number and people donated for him, thinking that he was even a good person or someone that have sense. He had the money and stepped down all of a sudden. Nobody asked him to step down. He came up with the lies. See, people still believed in him that politics is difficult, is a dirty game, and the rest of them. Now Edochie lied to Judy Austin that he was going to push her forward. He was going to uplift her career. He was going to give her brands. He was going to give her all the connections. In fact, he was going to make her big. He was going to make her the biggest a star Nigeria has ever gotten. Maybe that is the reason why she was so being rude to Mr. Obasi, calling him by his name. Emmanuel, I will deal with you. I will show you pepper. By the time I finish dealing with you, your middle name will no longer be Emmanuel. In fact, you will run mad. This was the only thing that she was telling Mr. Obasi, her husband, disrespecting him and disregarding him, because she thought that Edochie, after all, he promised her heaven on earth. He promised her a big name. After some months, after some years rather, when she realized that it was not coming, she got pregnant, and then before you know, the news came out. And did you see that it didn't take Judy Austin time for her to change her name from Judy Austin Mogalu to Judy Austin Edochie, thinking that it's an avenue, at least one step at a time. People have known me to be Edochie's wife. The respect will be there. The respect, she's still searching for it. She has not seen it up till now that I'm talking to you now. The respect is still very, very far from her. That since she has changed her name to Judy Austin Edochie, that this will be coming to her now, since it's the name that is attracting people. What she has failed to understand, that it is more than a name. It is your personality. It is your brand. It is who you are. And from all indication, the way you entered into that marriage and you pushed an innocent woman away, like you destroyed an innocent woman's home, you think that good things will come to you, or good things will come to you. Definitely is not going to come to you. Now with this new endorsement deal that Queen May had, in case you've not watched the video, because the video is not even getting the view that I'm even expecting it to get, or you guys are not understanding, how Queen May now is now the new brand ambassador to Buchi Mix. Yes, so Buchi Mix has blender, is a kitchen appliances. In fact, it's a very popular kitchen appliances. They ship nationwide, they ship even internationally. In fact, it competes with the likes of Ninja. Yes, they have Buchi Mix blender, they have Buchi Mix food processor, they have Buchi Mix, I think they have oven self. Yes, they have oven. I don't know whether they have fridge, but when it comes to electrical appliances, Buchi Mix is the #1 shot. And ever since then, Judy Austin has not been happy, because she thought that she would be the one getting all these deals. So why is it that it is May that is getting all these deals? She thought that she would be the one happening champion, and she'll be the leading girl now. As Odogu, Odogu, it's not every time she'll be jumping up and down and be acting fit. She wanted to be among. She wanted to get all these deals. She wanted her name to be flying, and now nothing is coming for her. She has started accusing, or rather, she has started nagging back as usual now. She's a nagging woman. The same woman that Edochie said that gives him peace of mind is the same person that is nagging. That she needs her own deal. That enough is enough. That she's tired of all these things. That her life is no longer better. Was your life better before? Was it better before? If it is not greed that made you to do what you did, you should have just been on the nada of your career. At least if you are working, I know that you are not a good actress. At least even if you are just doing the actress work and be doing other side also, like selling of other things, maybe probably you might sell a little bit things. But for you to insist that you want to come to a home and destroy a home, anything you see you take. And since then, it's not been easy for her. Che, I won't lie to you, it's not been easy for her at all. It's been disappointment upon disappointment upon disappointment. Recently they wanted to endorse, I think one brand wanted to endorse Judy Austin, not until Mr. Obasi came out and did what he did, when he came out and said that, oh, that Judy Austin held his children for 10 years, refused him to see or have access to his children. The brand was so angry and decided that they are not going to do anything with Judy Austin again, because if they do anything with her, that means their brand is at stake. Why will a brand which stands for truth, which stand for fidelity, come out and be carrying somebody whose life is patched, whose life is miserable, who is going to spoil their brand? And because of that, they just withdrew. And as if it's not even enough, Queen May, her competitor, her greatest enemy, because as it is now, Judy Austin is competing with Queen May, in as much as she feels that she's not doing that. But if you notice, most of her clothes are clothes that she's copying from Queen May. Her style, everything. When Queen May wear bodycon, she wants to still feel among. But the truth is that you cannot be her. You are just a different entity. You can never be her. No matter how you try to copy her, you won't even still get her. Now that May has signed another big endorsement deal, guess who is nagging? Guess who is unhappy about it? Guess who is sad? Guess who is feeling bad? Instead of you to be happy, you are feeling bad. My dear sister, a brand like Gucci Miss cannot use you now. Do you want to spoil the whole thing? Remember the last time you did, what is it, Body by Ini? You went ahead and told us that you were purging all throughout. It's not a good advert now. You can't even influence to save your soul. Have you packaged yourself? Do you know how your page is looking like? Have you gone to Queen May's page? Her page is looking very, very beautiful. She uniquely, packaged her page. In fact, I think she's a social media manager. That is why her page is looking like that. But for you, Judy Austin, either you are carrying drink and drinking like a drunkard, or you are going to club with boo boo. Is that the kind of brand that you want people to associate themselves with? Since then, they don't want to have anything to do with you. Now, because Queen May has signed in another big deal, now you are not angry, you are not jealous, you are not nagging at your Edochie, you are not fighting him that you need your own, that what he promised you, that he is not fulfilling it. He promised you heaven on earth, he promised you big roles in the movie industry, and yet you have not even shot any cinema movie. Not only that, he also promised you endorsement deals, but since you brought her out, like he brought you out, that you've not even gotten one. The one that you managed to get, he didn't even survive itself. Baby dog, don't cry. Baby elephant, don't cry, because this tear that you're about to shed, you are going to shed many, many more tears. If you think that all these things that you're talking will make your Edochie get all the connection, he has lost it. I don't think he's going to get it. The minute he lost it was when he brought you out. You are not a brand to reckon with, and you now even messed up his own game. In fact, you used your own to spoil his own, and now you are not angry. You are not telling him that this is not what he promised you. He can't give what he doesn't have, because he cannot afford to give you anything. So my dear sister in the Lord, just take heart, wipe your tears, and congratulate Queen May, because this is just the beginning of her success story. And for you, I don't know the beginning for you. Whatever you say is your beginning, is your beginning.